here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here we go. Wait, E. And let's give it 65. Check 99. Wait.
Garoppolo on first down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
At the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20. 55 to Mike. And time. He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
One, Omaha. Hey, alert.
This is Breida. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Sit. Out. 21. Here we go.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 20.
At their own 26-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Carr to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. On 1st, here's Washington. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On 2nd and 7, Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Raider 1. It's our time. It's our time. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
50's a month. 21. We own this. Clock. Rush in. White. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Here we go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
11. 50. Watch the screen.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Shoot. Check 13.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 12. You ain't doing nothing today. Check. 21. Mike's 50. Got you, boy.
On first down, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. He's got daylight. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Jones has it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
694. Let's go, D, let's go. Deuce right, Chief. Let's get there. Big ass.
Carr gonna throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd and short. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At 6:18. Here I come. He's coming. White Monday. Check nine.
Throwing on first down is Carr. It's complete to Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Right there, 54. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the... You're mine. Kill.
Carr now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 16-yard line.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Here we go. 21. Hey, 25 to Mike. We go 25 to Mike. I got one. Hey, Haywood. 25 to Mike. We go 25 to Mike. Record. Say hi.
Garoppolo now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 54. We got to get the ball. Go. Shit. Here we go.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
We're good.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Down. White. I got it. What's
They'll run on first down. Washington. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Carr now to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Carr now on first down. This is caught by Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. On first down, Carr. There's a short little toss to Carrier. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Carr to throw again. Caught by Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 19 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
25, check 25, check 25. Under 10, under 10, 10. 9, 9. Right.
They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already.
I don't think you got it, son. Jim, 13. White. Fresno.
Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And an alley to run. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Back. 21. Switch. You draw Porkers.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next to score, Niners 21, Raiders 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st down, Carr. Complete to Jones. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run with Washington. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr. It's caught. Jones. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Washington. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Right back to Washington, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Washington. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Carr on the give. It's Washington. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And the 49er hands team does its job. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 11. Check.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
11. 65.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down. Tight dog. Check 50.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 39 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for two.
Switch up. 65. Safety creep. Bang! Bang!
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. On first down, Richard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. On first and 10, Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll run on first down. Richard, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Throwing on first down. Carr, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Now Washington. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On first down, Carr. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.